time with the defensive play. Now finds Jaylen Green.
Oh, my goodness!
He did it!
Oh!
Jazz, the Jazz turn it. Oh! Cam Whitmore. Şengün goes coast to coast. Oh! Here's Williams. Here comes both teams. Here comes Rocket Security. And we got a score.
RedNationBlogga back with another video. The Houston Rockets annihilate the Phoenix Suns 148-109 as they sweep the season series versus this very, very bad team. This is a team that's ready to go home. This is a team that's ready for the season to end. This is a team that's not together. And it pretty much, from the moment that the Rockets put the double big lineup in, and I don't want to act like the double big lineup changed the game because it didn't. But from that moment, just factually, from that moment until the end of regulation, it was just a belt to ass moment. It was just all belt to ass. Matt Ishbia, he's a guy that doesn't believe in rebuilding. I was listening to the Hoop Collector podcast, and in that podcast, he said, oh, I don't see how you could just want to rebuild. As long as we can make the playoffs, we'll have a shot, blah, blah, blah. Somebody is going to talk to him, and somebody is going to get in Matt Ishbia's ear this offseason, maybe next offseason, maybe in the middle of next season, and they're going to tell him to blow this shit up because this Phoenix Suns team is dreadful. They're dreadful. And it's really sad to see a team that went from the finals in 2021 to a 66 or something like that win team in 2022 to looking like they look now 2 or 3 seasons later. It's really, really bad. The fall off is something that needs to be talked about. The fall off should be written in books, in history books to come, about how not to operate with an NBA franchise, about how not to move and how not to make certain transactions if you're an NBA franchise, because what the Phoenix Suns did tonight, they were completely out of it. The Rockets went on something crazy, like a crazy run, where Phoenix Suns fans, who are not actually known for this, were booing the players. They were booing the players on the Phoenix Suns because it was that bad tonight. 148-109, and the score, believe it or not, wasn't as close as that. And the game, believe it or not, was not as competitive as that final score. And we're talking about a 39-point win. I mean, this was absolute annihilation. Kevin Durant, 11.7 rebounds, 5 of 11 from the field. He turned his ankle real nasty. It was the type of ankle injury where Phoenix is in the standings and where we are in the regular season, it just doesn't seem like KD is coming back. I don't see him coming back. They already missing Bradley Beal. He's out. Kevin Durant is going to be out at least 2 weeks. I'm not a doctor, but it looked like a 2-week type of ankle turn. So that's that. On his season, and maybe even on the Phoenix Suns' future. Norm Richards, 6 points, 5 rebounds, didn't do nothing. Gillespie, 3 points. Ryan Dunn, 2 points. Grayson Allen, 7 points. Tyus Jones, 5 points. I mean, 3 players on the Phoenix Suns were in double figures. And Monte Morris, or Marcus, I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Monte Morris, had 10 points in 9 minutes, which was garbage time. Devin Booker was the lone bright spot. He had 28 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 12 of 17 from the floor. He was like the only bright spot in this game. This team is out of sorts. They're going to fire probably Mike Budenholzer. They're going to blame Kevin Durant. They're going to blame Devin Booker. In actuality, it starts at the top with ownership. It starts at the top with the GM. You fire Frank Vogel. You bring in Mike Budenholzer. What's changed? Your personnel didn't change. I don't understand why Frank Vogel was somehow the scapegoat in what went wrong in Phoenix. It's the personnel. It's not the coach. It's the personnel. A coach can only do what they can do with the pieces that they have. This team is not constructed well at all, and they haven't been constructed well all season long. You got 3 jump shooters who all do the same thing at a significantly lesser level than the guy before them. Kevin Durant is number 1. Then Devin Booker is the worst version. And then Bradley Beal is the worst version of Devin Booker. And that's like, there's no diversity in the game. Even if you look at Brooklyn Nets with Kevin Durant, it was James Harden who could run point guard, who could facilitate, which allowed Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving to be the scorers. Devin Booker and Bradley Beal not running point guard. They are shooting guards. They can create, but that's not their game. They're not comfortable doing that. They want to score. But this team is abysmal. This team is a mess. It's time to blow it up in Phoenix. That's pretty much all I got to say on the Phoenix front. Moving over to the Houston Rockets side, man. This was an utterly dominant game. This was a dominant game from everybody that got minutes. Amen Thompson, 24 minutes, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Had an ankle injury, an ankle scare in the game where we thought, oh, man, not this again. But then he came back. He taped it up. He was flexed out his ankle, and he came back and he played like he didn't even miss a beat. Glad he got some rest. Alperen Sengun, 26 minutes, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 of 11 from the field. He was great tonight. Fred VanVleet, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. He was fantastic tonight. Jabari Smith, 26 minutes, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. He was fantastic tonight. Steven Adams, 12 minutes, 6 points, plus 21 in 12 minutes. You can't get enough of that. The double big lineup is just great. Everybody on the Houston Rockets was great tonight. I could go down the box score and list every single body, and I damn near did. But everybody on the Rockets box score was great tonight. And I also want to give a really huge shout out to Cam Whitmore and to Reed Shepherd. Both played 12 minutes. Cam Whitmore in his 12 minutes, 13 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. Reed Shepherd in his first game back after missing, I think, 9 games. 6 points, hit 2 threes, 3 assists, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. Obviously, only 1 turnover. Everybody on the Rockets were great tonight. Everybody. Let's get to the best part of the show, my favorite part of the show, the good. Jaylen Green, in only 27 minutes, 33 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 of 17 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, 11 of 13 from the free throw line, only 2 turnovers, plus 21 in 27 minutes of play. This dude started off 0 of 4. I was like, oh man, like not this again. But I'm starting to learn with Jaylen, like if he goes through a bad little shooting moment or like a slow night, he's gonna work himself through it and he's gonna wake up eventually and do what needs to be done, which is put points on the board, score at an efficient clip, and that's what he's doing. And that's what I love to see from Jaylen. And this is why I continue to say he's turned the corner as a player, because earlier this season, especially late last year, it was a mess with Jaylen Green. Like, you never knew really what you were going to get. Like, you never knew it's either he's going to be hot as like fish grease or he's going to be cold as Antarctica. But now, even on nights like not tonight because he was on fire tonight, but even on nights where he's not cooking at the rate that you would like him to cook at, where he's not doing 33 points on 17 shots on 53% shooting, 70-something% true shooting percentage, even though tonight he was doing that, he's still finding that middle ground. The lows seem to be completely gone. And again, I want to say before I move on, I'm okay with the low every now and again. I just don't want to have it to where it's once a week, twice every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. You're supposed to have one bad game maybe every 3 or 4 weeks, not a shitty game for every day in a month or every game that month. So Jaylen Green is in the good. Pretty much the whole Rockets team is in the good, but I'm just going to single out Jaylen Green because he won the band for band with Devin Booker tonight, and he silenced a lot of trade talks, I would say. He silenced a lot of that. I think that we are now, as Rockets fans, officially 100% comfortable with Jaylen Green moving on, moving forward. We don't need Devin Booker no more. There's no need to talk about it. Let's get to the bad. The bad tonight goes to the NBA referees. Ejecting Dillon Brooks was malpractice. It's nothing more than a reputation thing at this point. He now has 15 technical fouls on the season. He got tangled up with Kevin Durant. While he's tangled up, he's smiling, trying to he's just smiling. He did a competition. He did a battle. I'm into it with a great player. Like, this is what I live for. I'm an agitator. KD pushes him off of him. He's smiling. Norm Richard comes to him. Moves. Dillon Brooks just moves his hand, like, get your hands off me. He moving away. He gets hit with 2 technical fouls and gets ejected from the game because he told the ref, wrong with you. Like, I think that we have to, like, as fans and as an NBA community, we need to start pushing more for refs to be held accountable. And I think that tonight would have been the perfect case for that to happen because it was no reason that Dillon Brooks should have been ejected from tonight's game. It was absolutely no reason that he should have been ejected. He should. Now, if you want to tee him up, tee him up. But giving him back-to-back technical fouls, that was ridiculous. And I think that the NBA will rescind them because it just really wasn't a good look that happened tonight. That's my take on it. And now let's get to the downright ugly. Listen, if you don't follow me like that, if you don't watch playback TV with Houston Live like that, you won't know about this, so it's probably going to miss you. So if you close out right here, I don't blame you. But if you was in playback TV and you saw what got posted tonight when that room got hacked, I want to tell whoever did that, first, get a job, get a girl, get a life. Because that was ridiculous. Like, what possessed you to take over a basketball chat room where everybody is watching basketball and enjoying the Rockets dominate the Phoenix Suns? What would possess you to put what you did, what you put in the chat room? Like, I don't understand why you did that. I don't know why you changed the name. It was really disgusting. And on top of that, we had a person in there that was watching the stream with their kids. So now he has to explain to his kids what they just saw. So it was absolutely disgusting. Grow up, get a job, get a girlfriend, get a life, because that's pathetic. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Please comment below. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what I didn't miss. Let me know what you agree with. Let me know what you didn't agree with. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. RedNationBlogga out.